Nice. That is the perfect shape.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Jake, a teaching professional and a great friend of mine. We're gonna go over a topic that everyone is gonna love, how to hit your drives longer.
Slavi, what's the biggest thing you want to improve in your golf game?
Well, I've always been a very short guy. I know I'm standing on top of this, but I'm usually very short. I've always competed with guys my age that were a lot taller than me. So I think the biggest disadvantage for me was, hitting the drives longer because obviously I don't have the length. So that has always been a big thing for me to try and hit the ball further in my drives.
Lucky for you, there are some simple drills that we can do in your technique that will make you hit it a lot further than what you are.
Over 300?
Or maybe if downwind.
We'll see. Yeah.
All right, Slavi, I want you to hit 5 shots and
Okay.
we're gonna get an average of your ball speed, your
Yep.
distance, and then we will make our adjustments
Okay.
and see the improvement. All right,
Okay.
not bad, Stompy. Let's come have a look at some averages, see what we're working with.
Wow, look at this inconsistency.
Look at that
And
dispersion.
Yeah,
All right.
Jesus.
So we need to understand that a fade is a lot weaker than a draw.
Yep.
Okay, so whenever you're hitting driver, I want you to try and play for a draw shot, okay? Now when it fades, you're swinging across
Yep.
and with the face open. So when the face is open, you're actually adding loft to your driver.
Okay.
So it might go higher, but it's gonna go less distance because you're hitting
Right.
it higher
Yeah, yep.
and not with true loft.
Okay.
Okay. Now also, you're spinning the ball a lot more than what a draw spins.
Yep.
Okay. So when the ball spins more, it does go higher, but again, you're not going to get the true distance that we could be achieving. All right. Another thing to talk about is your contact. You can see your low toe at the moment. All right. Not a lot of people know this, but the perfect spot to hit your driver is slightly high toe.
Right, okay.
right.
So it's not really the middle of the club face.
Not really in the middle of the club. Middle is fantastic,
Yeah.
absolutely. But if we can try and achieve a slight high toe, it's going to help that draw and you're going to get even more distance.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's go have a look at your technique
Yep.
because there's a couple of things in the setup that we really need to focus on. So, driver, we need to make sure that our setup is slightly different to when we're hitting irons.
Yep.
And then again, slightly different to when we're hitting wedge shots. All right. Every setup throughout every shot is just a little bit different.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so-
we're going more for draw bias here as well.
Going
aren't
more
we?
for draw bias. So we're trying to swing more in to out and feeling the release of the face.
Yep, okay.
As we're setting up to driver, we want to make sure the ball position's slightly more forward. Okay. This will just help the club stay a bit more shallow. It's not going to work down into the ground. All right. We need to make sure that we set up with a slight tilt. Okay. That's by pushing the left hip forward and allowing the shoulders to drop. Okay, now your weight hasn't gone back, you're still feeling balanced, but now you just set up in this position where you might actually hit up on the ball.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a good setup. Now, I want you to take your turn. Awesome. So again, we want to stay behind the ball. Okay, a lot of amateurs will turn onto it like that, and then this will go over the top. Okay, I see a lot of amateurs think that a powerful move is that feeling, okay? That sort of axe chopping
Yeah,
feeling.
the
That feels
over the-
powerful, but not in the golf swing.
Okay.
All right, so we need to feel this club, drop in the inside, swing in to out, release the face. Okay, so that we can hit our draw shot. All right, you think you got that in you?
Yep, okay.
All right, sounds good.
Turn and then feel like I'm swinging on the inside.
Yep, that in to out feeling
Okay.
to allow for the draw. Pressure's on you now.
Did I not draw?
No, that stayed out right.
Okay.
You're a bit low toe.
So what's the best drill to achieve that, that inside swing path?
All right, wait there. I'll be back.
Okay.
I've got a speed stick for you, Slumpy.
Okay.
All right, so it's pretty much like a graphite shaft, what you use in your driver.
Yep.
But except the head has a weight on the end.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to swing this as hard as we can. All right, it's going to give you a misconception that the club head feels really heavy, so that when you grab your driver again, it's going to feel really light. And you're going to be able to swing it a lot faster.
Okay.
Okay, now when we're swinging with this,
Wow, that's heavy.
we want to make sure that your power doesn't, again, come from this over the top. Okay, that's not fast.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Okay.
Okay, when we're dropping on the inside and we're allowing that in to out swing. Okay. So I want to hear a really good whoosh and swinging as hard as you can. Not bad. I reckon you can get more out of that.
Okay.
That's it. Nice. Good.
So it's not
No. See, you didn't hear much of a
Yeah,
whoosh then. That's
it's
not fast.
here and then.
That's it. Exactly. So good body turn, staying behind the ball.
Yep.
And then really whip through. Good. Nice. Awesome. Now, we can actually go one more step.
Oh, is that heavier?
This is heavier.
Okay.
All right. Now, if you don't have these sticks, okay, no problem. You just grab 2 of your irons, put them together, swing the same way.
Okay.
Okay, because again, they're going to be really heavy so that when you grab your normal driver, it's going to feel super light.
Right. Okay. All right. I'll give it a go with this one. Wow, this is definitely heavier.
Not bad. I reckon you can go harder. Awesome.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow. Now when I hold this,
Feels like nothing, right?
like a feather.
It's like a feather. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'll try and hit one. Wow, they go so high.
Nice. That is the perfect shape.
That was the draw.
I love that. All right, let's actually compare your last 2 shots there. So your first shot was a fade.
Yep.
All right, club speed, 111.
Okay.
That's good, Slumpy.
Yeah.
I reckon you can make improvement with those speed
I
sticks.
definitely improved from the first ones that I did before the
For sure.
speed training.
Correct. Total was 243.
Yeah.
Ball speed 160. Okay. Now, if we look at the last shot, which was a draw, lower club speed,
Yeah.
higher ball speed.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
164 compared to 160.
Yeah.
All right. Carry 242. Total 264. So we saw that this draw shot actually ran out a lot further than your fade did. So that's why I always promote hitting the draw shot compared to hitting the fade.
Wow. It's just it's that easy, isn't it?
So much more powerful.
It's that speed training with the 2 clubs, or if you have that
speed
stick.
sticks?
Yep.
Yep, for
And
sure.
then always trying to hit a draw.
All right, so Slumpy, I've done a lot of work on the speed sticks, okay, throughout the years that I can get my swing really fast.
How fast? What number are we trying to get to?
Let's hit and find out.
120?
120, that would
Okay.
be all right, for sure. But I'm getting my setup behind the ball. All right, I'm making sure I'm turning and staying behind the ball, not turning on top of it.
Yep.
Okay, and then I feel my path in to out with that release, so I can allow for my draw shot.
Okay.
All right, my power doesn't come from that move.
Yep.
It's not a powerful move. That's a powerful move. All right. Let's just compare those two.
Okay.
I'm actually really interested. My first shot there was a slight fade.
Yep.
Okay. My club speed 120, my ball speed 176.
You're out of
Carry-
your breath there.
Carried 256, total 277.
Wow.
Now, the last shot I just hit there was a draw. Okay. Slower swing speed.
Yeah.
All right, but higher ball speed. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so my in to out path is a much more powerful position than my out to in.
Okay.
Okay,
Even though the club speed was faster.
correct. We saw carry 255, total 295. That's purely because the spin was so low. It runs out a lot more, the draw shot, compared to the fade shot. Okay, I didn't get as much run out as I did with this one.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's a wrap, guys.
Yeah, so making sure you've got a good setup, ball position forward, staying behind the ball. All right, as you turn, keep behind it. All right, and promote that draw swing. Okay, the over the top swing that we saw, which fades, is clearly not a powerful move. Even though the swing speed was faster, the ball actually goes further when you try and draw it.
And it rolls out a lot more as well.
Spot on. So implement those changes in your swing and see how much more distance you can get.
I'm going to be the next Asian Carl Berkshire.
For sure.